Assalamualaikum and welcome to Excel 101 on how to use the lookup family functions. So in this video we will go over the lookup, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP and XLOOKUP functions. Have you ever been in a situation where you have a list of names? Let's say the student name list. Attached to it are the student's marks. So you are tasked to grade them according to the marks. It will be an easy task if the list has only a few people. What if the list goes around for hundreds or even thousands? That will be annoying, right? So today we are going to explore the use of lookup functions within this scenario with different situations. Let's start.
First of all, make sure to arrange your reference table from top to bottom in ascending order. After that, your result array in which the output you want to show must be placed on the rightmost side. This is because lookup function works by reading the table from left to right. Left is to find the value, while right is the result based on the value.
Alright, if you have already made those two requirements, let's move on to how to use the lookup function. There are actually two ways to do this. The first method goes like this. Type equal lookup, select your lookup cell, comma, and then highlight the entire table range. Then press enter. Okay, next, we are going to drag this function across the column. Click the cell, then move your cursor to the bottom right corner and double click it. You will notice some of the data shows an A. That's because when we drag the formula down, the table reference also moves, causing the lookup to fail. To fix this, delete the incorrect formulas and go back to the first one. Add dollar signs in the table reference. Place them before the column letter and row number. This locks the table so it won't move when you drag it again. Now, double click the bottom right corner once more and your table should work perfectly. For the second method, type equal lookup. Click the lookup cell, comma, then drag to select the reference value column, comma, and select the result value column. Enter. And that's it. Don't forget to add dollar signs to both the reference and result value columns to lock them. Finally, double-click the bottom right corner of the cell and you're done. Now, what if your reference table expands, meaning more columns are added later? You can still use the second lookup method, but I actually recommend switching to the VLOOKUP function instead. The V stands for vertical. So first, type equal VLOOKUP. Select your lookup cell, comma, then highlight your entire table range. Add another comma, and now you need to count which column your result value is in, starting from the left. In this example, the grade column is our value column. Counting from the left, 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's the fourth one. So we type 4. Add another comma, and type true, since we are using an approximate match, meaning it will find the closest larger value based on the leftmost column. Hit enter, and don't forget our usual routine. Lock the table reference using dollar signs, then double click the bottom right corner to apply it down the column. For the status column, we'll do the same thing. Equal VLOOKUP, lookup cell, comma, table range, comma, this time the value column is the fifth one, comma, true, lock the table, double click the corner and we are done. Alright, now what if your table is flipped? Instead of vertical column headers, it's laid out horizontally with row headers instead. In that case, we will use HLOOKUP, where the H stands for horizontal. It works just like VLOOKUP, but instead of counting columns from left to right, we will be counting rows from top to bottom. So, let's start it with the grade row. Type equal HLOOKUP. Select the lookup cell, add a comma, then highlight the entire table range. Add another comma, and now count the target row. In this case, the grade row is the fourth one. So, type 4. Add another comma, type true. Then lock the table reference, and as usual, double click the bottom right corner to apply it down. I leave the status column as little practice for you guys. Try it out yourself and let me know in the comments whether you got it right or if it didn't work. Good luck! Now, let's talk about the ultimate XLOOKUP function. It comes with a lot of amazing features. Think of it as a combination of VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, but with some extra power. It works just like the second method of the LOOKUP function, where the lookup array and result array are separated. The best part, it can be used for both vertical columns and horizontal row headers. Unlike the basic lookup, this one also supports not only ascending order data, but also descending order. Alright, let's start with the grade column, which we will refer to the ascending order table first. First, type equal XLOOKUP. Click the lookup cell, add a comma, then drag to select the reference array. Make sure to choose the column that contains the highest number. In this case, it's the one with 100, which is the highest among the arrays. Add another comma, then drag to select the result array. Next, we will skip the if not found part for now, so we just type another comma to move on. Now, for the match mode, type 1. This means the function will find an exact match, and if it doesn't exist, it will return the next ledger item. Add your last comma. Since we are working with an ascending order table, we will keep the default search mode, which is 1, meaning it searches from the first to last. Hit enter and don't forget our routine. Lock the reference and result arrays, then double click the lower right corner. Done! Now, for the status column, we are going to make it refer to the descending order data. So, how do we use the XLOOKUP function for that? Just like before, type equal XLOOKUP, click the lookup cell, add a comma, and like I told you before, we will choose the column with the highest value. In this matter, it is the 100 one, so we'll select the column. Add another comma, then highlight the result array. We will skip the if not found part again, so add another comma and type 1 for the match mode. This means the exact match or next ledger item, like we did before. Then add one more comma, and the only difference we have here is that for this one, we will type it as -1, which tells the function to search from last to first, since we are working with a descending order table. Press enter and as always, lock both the reference and result arrays using $signs. Finally, double click the bottom right corner of the cell and we are done. Now, what if one of the students was absent during the exam and got a TH, tidak hadir, instead of a mark? Remember the if not found part I mentioned earlier? We are going to use that now. Go back to the function, find the double commas, and click right in between them. Then, type a quotation mark and enter TH inside. Hit enter and there you go. Do the same thing for the status function as well, but instead, put tidak hadir inside. And tada! You've got it working perfectly.